love for everyone that in some way, shape, or form has been judged, criticized, neglected, abused, mistreated, forgotten about. Let's go. Smokey and Daniel and the birds somewhere around here. Hope everyone's having a good day. As always, it's an honor and a pleasure. I really like to start my videos off by saying this, but I know that a lot of you don't even make it past it. But as always, it's an honor and a pleasure to be with you here in this way. Every day is a gift. Every opportunity, every time I have the freedom, the liberty, the chance, the gift of saying whatever the heck I want to say, gift from God. Smokey's a good dog, but sometimes he doesn't listen. He's good around people and animals, and he knows who to trust and who not to. He behaves really well, but he's not at the point where I can have him walking next to me without a leash anywhere. I want him to just be next to me and listen to my commands, and that's because I'm not trained on how to train a dog. But if I were trained on how to train a dog, then I would be able to train him, and the communication, the standing between him and I would be easier. So then why don't I know how to train a dog? Because I don't have time. Sometimes the excuse is time, but a lot of the times the excuse is money. A lot of the times the excuse is nothing. A lot of the times it's just procrastination. A lot of the times it's insecurity. A lot of the times it's our own made up hurdles, walls, objections. We make it up. Every excuse you have in your mind, every reason that you have for why you can't do what you envision yourself doing, is all in your head. Don't blame it on the government. Don't blame it on society. Don't blame it on lack of funds. Don't blame it on anything other than yourself. If we want to be honest with ourselves, that's the honest truth about everything. We are all in the situation and the positions that we are in because we put ourselves there, and we can't blame anyone else for it. We have to accept responsibility for our decisions, the paths we've taken. Sometimes we don't know any better, and we end up doing things that we wouldn't do, but we learn from it. Everybody's made mistakes. Everybody's had situations in which they could have made a better decision. They could have done better. Gotta take this call. Hello, it's Daniel for the meeting, but ultimately, honestly, it's up to my wife. Anyway, it's a meeting for Bella. We have these meetings a lot. They want to help, and they want to be able to provide the services that Bella needs, but at the same time, they haven't had the opportunity to experience a lot of children like Bella and others, and so it's a learning process. They're trying to teach as they learn themselves, and sometimes that can be difficult, and sometimes that can sit on uncertainty. If you're not sure about what you're doing, if you're not absolutely certain, if you're not confident, then you're going to be paranoid, you're going to be a bit anxious that the other party involved is going to notice, and it's going to show, and then you worry about what happens next. But we can't do all this worrying, okay? We have to come to the understanding, understanding, overstanding, or standing. Again, I don't want to have to say that every time that I get to that word, but we got to get to the standing that we're all, honestly, for the most part, truly doing our best. Everyone from the birds to the dogs to the humans, we're all just doing what we can with what is given to us. For the most part, we have good intentions. For the most part. I'm not saying that for the most part, I definitely feel that my intentions are love. I understand that my intentions are love. I know that my intentions are love. Because it's love not just for me, for myself, for my wife, for my children, for my parents. It's love for you. It's love for everyone that in some way, shape, or form has been judged, criticized, neglected, abused, mistreated, forgotten about, left behind by the system that's in place in this world right now. The very same system that says, follow us, we're in control, we know what's best for you. If you feel the world is a mess right now, take a look at who's done it, who's brought us to this point. Revelation. The time is now. Peace, Smokey, birds, the dogs, and Daniel.